Spotlight series, this time with Matthew Moore from our Managed Services Help Desk. Matt, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Great. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, well, I've lived in Charles County my entire life, no more than 15 minutes from JustTech. I currently live in La Plata, and I live with my wife and 5-year-old son. And he would want me to tell you that we have 2 dogs, 4 cats, 2 goats, and 8 chickens.
I love it. I love it. Don't tell my wife she'll want to come visit. She's been wanting to get a goat. I'm sure they
Well, they're
keep
a
you busy.
handful. Oh,
Yeah,
definitely, definitely.
yeah. That's awesome. I know you're very close to our office in La Plata. You can't get much closer
Yeah,
to
not
that.
much.
Yeah, sounds great. Tell us a little bit about your position here.
So I'm a help desk analyst here at JustTech with the 2 other help desk analysts. And we just help the clients with whatever they need, whether that's supply orders, uh, any technician visits they need. We also try to um, help them remotely first because that's a quicker result. And then if we can't, then we send a tech out and get them out there as soon as possible. It's all about providing customer service here.
Great. And are those communications with clients, is that over a phone, over email?
Oh, it's both phones and emails. Some things can be done over an email, whether that's sending instructions or not. But other times we need to be on the phone with the customer so we can remote into their computer and do things and be in constant contact with them.
That's great. That's great. What brought you to Just Tech?
So it was actually a former employee who told me I should apply here. He knew I was looking for a step in the information technology field because of my master's degree that shifted focuses. So he told me I should apply here, told me how great Just Tech was, and here I am.
That's great. That's great to hear. So, when an employee comes on board, the company chooses the employee, but also the employee chooses the company. You know, what made you want to join Just Tech?
Well, first of all, I was very impressed by the communication leading up to the interview about what I should expect. Um, you don't always get that. You just sort of show up sometimes and you get what you get, but they were told me what to expect, and that was very helpful. And then just meeting everyone here and hearing about the company and how they were a small business but also growing constantly is very attractive to help a business grow. Um, it just felt like a good fit for me.
That's great. That's great. I love to hear that. What do you like most about Just Tech now that you're here?
Well, not only is our goal to provide great customer service, but we also help each other here in the office. If one of us doesn't know an answer, we just go to a colleague. If they know, they help us answer it because we're all about customer service and just the teamwork that it takes to provide all that to the customers is just helpful in so many ways.
That's great. Yeah, we refer to everyone as a one big team. I often refer to our employees not as employees but as team members, and
Definitely.
there's a lot of teamwork here. You talked a little bit about your responsibilities. What's a normal day look like? Is it all set or is it surprise after surprise?
Oh, well, you never know who's going to call in or who's going to email in. So it's a bit of a surprise, but the standard day, you come in, you look at the emails that came in overnight, you respond to them as quickly as you can, and then you just roll with the punches, whether that's getting supplies sent out next day, or if it's an emergency, you can try to work some third parties to get some supplies out to people. And then you always want to help people before sending a tech out because that takes some time. You always want to try to help them as best as you can before you have to send a technician out. So
Sure.
it just keeps going, and you just roll with whatever comes your way.
Awesome. Love it. If a new client was considering working with Just Tech and they asked you, I know you're not on the sales side, you're on the service side, but if they asked you if they should work with Just Tech, what would you tell them?
as I've stated in earlier questions, it's all about customer service here. If you want the best customer service that I've ever been part of or ever received, just text the people to do. We do our best to help you as quickly as possible, and I never had any complaints. I get many compliments from multiple team members about how great the customer service is and how helpful we are. So if that's one of your major concerns, we're definitely one of the ones to go with.
Yeah. Um, Talking about customer service and experience, we recently launched our automated survey solution after every service call at the beginning of the year. And 99% of our survey respondents have been perfect scores. It's really great to see. We know our team members provide great service, but it's great to see the feedback from clients as well.
Yeah, it's also great to hear for us as well to know we're doing our jobs well.
Absolutely, you are. And when you're not an all-star at JustTech providing great support and you're not with all of your animals, what do you do for fun?
Well, one of the greatest things I find of being a father is watching my son play his sports. We just got done with a grueling ice hockey season, which if you've ever
Okay.
seen 5-year-olds play ice hockey, it's fun and funny and an amazing experience, and he loves it, just seeing the smile on his face. And I
That's
also
awesome.
try to get together with friends. We do bonfires, game nights, things like that, and just spend time with the family.
Yeah, and does he play locally, the hockey?
Yeah, so well, ice hockey is a traveling league because there's only so many ice hockey rinks, but his team is the Sabres based out of the Capitol Clubhouse in Waldorf. So
Oh,
yeah, we're the local team, but we traveled to Delaware a couple times. Ocean City had an end of the year tournament at the carousel there, so it's a bit of traveling, but based locally.
that's great. Well, Matt, thank you so much for spending some time with us today. I got to know you better, and I think everybody else will too. Thank you.
Great, thank you